Today we move a ride and continue to flush out the area by our carousel in our challenge park. I'm Mostly Average Matt, and this is Planet Coaster Harder Mode. Let's get to the time lapse. Thanks for hanging around through that time lapse there. If you're just jumping up with us, thanks for joining us. So here we are in our challenge park. Uh, Money is still not an issue. We still have about $20,000. I made a little bit of progress on the area. I made a little bit of changes from what I said I was going to do. Uh, Boy, we are moving slow. I originally said there was going to be some food and shop stalls here. Excuse me. I decided to change that and opt for some more line space for our insanity. What we'll do is we're going to kind of make this a little bit more of like a shop stall area. We'll have one on each side and hopefully round this out a little bit. We'll make this like a whole little like stop and go type thing for our plaza and everything. We still plan on putting a little fountain in over there and whatever we're going to do in these two things that we have all the way up front here. But what I did do this episode, we moved our insanity, so it is no longer over on this side. We completely moved it over into this area, so we got some pretty cool sight lines here. Let's see if I can get a few. We're moving pretty slow because I have the sensitivities down. So if you're coming into the park, you're going to be able to see it straight on here, which is a pretty interesting look at it. If you're coming from the side, you got that one tree that kind of blocks your way here. But when you're standing in the middle, right by our plaza here, you'll have the food and shop stalls. You can just see it towering over the trees here, which will make me want to go towards that area. And then if we zoom to the other side here, our other path that hasn't been built yet, that's going to have a pretty nice view of it. And then even our little kitty section up here, we're going to have a little bit of a peek through the trees. I don't think I need it to be quite as promising. Maybe something like if families up here going on some of the rides, maybe the parents are teasing the kids about going on this ride and just seeing it over the trees kind of make it look a little more intimidating, which is what my family always did to me. But then I got on it and then they didn't want to ride it anymore. So yeah, good for them. So we also took a stab at building a little operator booth here. I was going to make it so you could see in it, and then I realized it was probably going to be a little bit too daunting for what I wanted to do for this type of park and take too much time. Put those types of details in, so I just enclosed it. I still had a hell of a time trying to get all these pieces to match up in a way that I liked, but I think it turned out pretty decent. It definitely could have been a little bit better, but you're not going to be looking at that too often, so you know what it is, and yeah, you just gotta leave it at that. I am very proud of the way the line turned out, though. This awning just kind of fits in very nicely to kind of wrap out. Like you just kind of know what it is. You get good shade. The trees may be a bit tall to have an awning around it this way, but it seems to work. I tend to like it. If you guys don't or have a better idea, let me know in the comment section. Because I was struggling a little bit getting this in. But we did. We also got a priority pass. We currently don't sell priority passes, but that's just planning for the future. This guy doesn't cost me anything extra, so I figured why not. But yeah, this is pretty much what we did for this episode. Let's zoom out and get another look overhead here. I think it kind of rounds out this area. You got your nice little carousel over here. You got the big insanity called Invertigo, which I really struggled with the name. I almost went with Meteor, but I just couldn't get the colors to work right. So I think it looked a little too bold for the area, so I wanted to make something a little less flashy, if you will. So the white with the red is now what we're looking at. So, but if you think of a name, please let me know in the comment section below for that as well. I definitely not sold on Invertigo, but I'm up to change whatever you come up with. But for the last part of the episode, we are definitely going to go through uh, our park management features. So let's pull up the park management and go through. So everything in here is looking great. Everything's green. We got a whole bunch of new research. We got 3 completed research pieces. Our graphs, I don't know if I even looked. I might have peeked at this, but not really too much that's in here. Our park rating is going up, and I'll show you why that's happening shortly. Security at that park was high. I pickpocketed and got caught. Yeah, you did, you little jerk. Security at the park is great, even though I was pickpocketed. Yep. Uh, and I noticed that actually while I was building. Every time they were catching a pickpocket with 1 theft. Resolved 1 theft. So that means we are catching them quickly, which is great news. Our finances, you'll see we lost a little bit here, mainly because of our park management and a little bit of construction costs. So now that should start to go up here. Our research, we have our Daredevil Dragster. Computer had to think about that one for a little bit, so sorry if there's a weird cut in there. We got the Sprint 500, that's a fun coaster to build. We got the Festive Expedition, which is our sleigh ride. We're not going to build that at all, I can guarantee you that. And the Skywatcher, the big observation deck. That's really cool, so we're going to go ahead and we'll get our flawless design in here. We don't need to make that any bigger. All aboard or waterworks. Let's go ahead and get waterworks, and then let's see. Let's get another family ride. I'm looking for different family rides to add to the family section up there, which I still didn't get a chance to work on. I do have an idea for the name, but we'll figure that out in another episode. Our marketing, we're not going to worry about that. Our staff, everyone seems to be pretty happy. Low to normal. This guy's got high. Let's go ahead and we'll boost Frankie up here. Jude, is he the only mechanic in here? No, Morris, 170. Okay, we need to make sure you're at 170 too. But that should be good. I don't think we have any. And Dylan. I didn't even realize Dylan was here. So yeah, these guys are all pretty good. I don't see any reason not to change anything with these guys. Our guests, same as last episode. The team groups, hungry and thirsty, probably because they're all trying to wait in this line, even though that line's not that long. Our guest thoughts. I don't have money to go on Firewall. Well, there is an ATM, so please use that to get money. It's free. Everything else is green now. That's perfect. Graphs, we're not going to take a look at that. Our attractions and shops. Alright, so this is what we got to do. We finally got our first attraction at Classic. The Orbiter. So that's at 967, so that's not going to change at all anymore. And since I say that, it probably will fluctuate a little bit here, but 967 divided by 35. And once it says we can charge $27, we're going to do 25. Because I just feel like 27 is such a high amount, and we should start to make money on that. Navigator is reviving. He's still making a ton of money. He's a 357 divided by 35. That's saying we can do 1020, so we'll just do $10. And he should start making money here. The carousel, reviving. He's making money all the way over here, and he's broken down, so he's probably going to be losing money. 337. That's very close to Navigator. 960, so we'll do 950 for him. That'll get us a little bit more. Invertigo, losing money. He breaks down a ton. So we need to. We're gonna request a refurbishment. Just because he just is. The wear and tear on him is atrocious. 418 divided by 35 is not 139. 418 divided by 35 is 1194. We'll take the risk and go for $12. I think he's gonna boost up here, so I don't think that'll be a problem. And we're losing money, so if we lose a little bit more money, it's alright. Brain Drain. We got him over here at 441. Divided by 35 is 1260 exactly. So this one, I don't know why I'd not do that. Kickflip, also reviving, so he will start to make some money. 828 divided by 35 is not 276. Man, it's like I don't even know how to use this. There we go, $23. 2360, 2365. So that's good. Fireball is still old. So he's at 556. Man, they take a hit when they go old. He's saying 1518. Are we having people? I don't think I see any issue to change this. How is our prestige? We're almost at the end of it, so I think we're just going to ride that one out. And Scissor isn't making any money at all. It literally... Oh, it's because it's closed. That's fine. We're just going to leave that closed for now. Our security management, pickpocket victims in park, we probably will catch them soon. Our security cameras costing us $450. That's okay. Vandalize benches in parks. No, I'm gonna let... We have mechanics. I want to know where it's at, though. It's not here. It's not over here. And I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Alright, we'll replace it. Whatever. $10 isn't going to break the bank. So, there we go. We are looking good. How did I click on that? What else do we have in management? Special effects, this doesn't matter at all. Only $11. Our park speaker music for the carousel, 50 cents each. And we're doing quite a bit on our TV screens, but that's okay. So let's double check these again. Thief has been caught, that's great. Fireball, vandalism seen on security. I guess think Navigator has a long queue. Yeah, nothing outside of what we should be worried about. Or nothing that we should be worried about, not outside of it, but words, not work. So that is going to do it for this episode. Again, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please make sure to leave a like. If you saw something I could have done better, you have a name for our insanity, or you think I should do something a little bit different, make sure you leave it in the comment section. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.